causing static with the Fanatic. Everybody, I'm just checking in. Gonna give you the quarterback rundown. Going through a couple personal things, but didn't want to leave you hanging for the people who care. I really need your support. Subscribe to the channel. Opinions are like with the Fanatic. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Okay, I'm going to go through the quarterbacks in the NFL drafts coming up, and I'm going to go through the teams. I mean, in the AFC East, Josh Allen, there's no question to keep him. He's one of the top 10 best. Tua, I'll slide him in there, but the injuries, and I don't know how he's going to do in this cold weather, but the Dolphins are going to keep him. The Jets have Aaron Rodgers. In my opinion, he's washed up. He got hurt, and he hasn't won anything in a long time. Choked on his own home field when he was with Green Bay, so I don't count on Rodgers, but the Jets are going to stick with him. New England, forget about it. Mac Jones is a bust, and Zappy's, he's not an NFL quarterback. He belongs in the UFL, which isn't a bad thing because I happen to like the league, but Zappy's not an NFL quarterback. Lamar Jackson, he's going to be in the top 10, but I have my doubts. Lamar's been MVP and he's choked. He's got a lot to prove to me, but I know he's going to be in the top 10 still. The Ravens are going to keep him. Joe Burrow has a problem staying healthy. He got to the Super Bowl and they didn't win, but Burrow's a good quarterback. There's no doubt about it. Watson from Cleveland, I believe, is washed up. Too long away from the game. Too many problems. It's a shame because when he came out from Clemson, he looked unbelievable. In fact, like I said, I used to be a Bears fan, and I was like, they should draft him. You know what happened? They didn't. Who else in that division? Oh, Kenny Pickett. He's not an NFL quarterback either. He's like 29, 30. Yeah, he's going to earn a job, but he's not going to take you anywhere. He's not going to, they're in the playoffs. They made the playoffs because of their running game and their defense. C.J. Stroud, there's no doubt his ceiling. He's got a ceiling higher than St. Patrick's Cathedral. That kid's going to be something. Trevor Lawrence might be in the top 10, but that game against Tennessee, doubts. Won it in Clemson, so you can't give up on him, obviously. I'm not too high on Anthony Richardson. I know some people like him. I think he can run around and move. He reminds me of Justin Fields. But, I mean, even Fields in Ohio State was completing passes left and right. Richardson didn't look too good in Florida. And running quarterbacks, like, see what happened. They don't last. I'm not a big Will Levis fan, but I think he was in a tough situation. So, I mean, Tennessee, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't think they know what they're going to do because they fired Mike Vrabel, a good coach. Mike Vrabel, good coach. I don't think he's going to be unemployed for more than a day or two. Go down to the AFC West. Patrick Mahomes, enough said. Down year, but he could do it all. Herbert, I still believe in him, but maybe the ceiling's not as high as everyone thought. Russell Wilson's a bust. He's washed up. He's done. And I don't know who the Broncos think they're going to have. And the Raiders, those guys ain't the answer. Believe me. Aiden O'Connell and that other guy. Forget it. They need a quarterback. NFC, Jalen Hurts, of course. He's a top 10. He's in a little slump net right now, but you can win with Hurts. Dak has been putting up those gaudy numbers. He's got a lot to prove this week. Green Bay, that could be a tough one. A lot of people are giving Green Bay a shot. So he's got a couple games to prove whether he can get to the next step, take you to the Super Bowl. I mean, come on. It's hard to get there and hard to win it. I mean, Brad Johnson, Joe Flacco, those guys got carried by the defense. Peyton Manning in his last with the Broncos, he was a shell of what he was. The defense carried him. Nick Foles, the offensive system, the defense was good enough, and the offensive system made Foles click. Foles had a day. The Eagles won. You got to give it to him. Salute Foles. Hey, Foles. Any place else he played in systems, he didn't play good. Be honest, he didn't play good. He made the NFL. God bless him. Made a career, made some money, but he wasn't that good. Wasn't good enough. Jared Goff, same thing. Took the Lions to the Rams to the Super Bowl, but he didn't win. Has he gotten better? Is Ben Johnson better offensive schemer than Sean McVay? Time will tell. This is a big showdown between the Lions and the Rams. All right. The Giants, you got played, boys. Jones ain't the answer. He's down in the 20s. You're never gonna win with him. Trust me. He just doesn't have it. He just doesn't have it. He had that good year with Brian Dable. Runs around. He's not gonna take you where you want to go. Trust me. He's gonna take you nowhere fast. The Commanders, forget about it. Sam Howell, he ain't it. Fields, I don't know about Fields. I mean, the offensive coordinators didn't really help him. DJ Moore was his only reliable receiver. DJ Moore got snubbed by the Pro Bowl. I mean, even though it doesn't really mean nothing, he should have. DJ Moore did a lot. Fields is a project. Fields is going to get another chance, even if Chicago lets him go. And then he's got 2 years, and if he doesn't, he'll be another one, journeyman. I got to take it on the chin and admit it. Jordan Love looks good. I didn't think he was going to be good because he was against a secondary competition in college. But he sat behind Rodgers and learned from LaFleur, the system. You got to give him his due. I don't know if he's enough to win the game for you. But if he plays like that, he ain't going to lose it for you either. So keep your eyes on him. Cousins' ceiling is low. The floor is steady. I don't think he's ever going to win the Super Bowl because he chokes. But he could sling it around for you, and you never know. He might be like Brad Johnson or Rich Gann and get lucky and have a chance and come through. But if I was the Vikings, I'd move on. He's older. Derek Carr, he's just going to keep a job, but he's never going to take you. He's not going to be the reason you go anywhere. And I don't even think with a great defense he's good enough. He's just too erratic. Mayfield, same thing. Mayfield a leader, though. Mayfield got the spunk. But, I don't know. Baker's got to show me. I mean, he's had some good moments. You got to give it to him. And he's got that spunk. And people seem to have gone away from him in Cleveland with all the stupid commercials. But the people that he played with in L.A. were like, he came through with no practice time and played pretty good and was like getting to know the guys, and they moved on because Stafford. But and I believe the Bucks too. Mike Evans, I believe they'll believe in him, but I don't know if he could lead you to where you want to go. Atlanta, forget about it. Those guys, Ritter and Heineke are journeymen. They're not going to take you anywhere. And I really wasn't a big fan of Bryce Young either. It's kind of small, skinny, And they didn't do him any favors. Carolina didn't do him any favors by trading away DJ Moore. And the Carolinas, Panthers are in a tough situation, folks. That owner's, you got to let people develop, and then he's throwing cups at the other fans. You put that crappy product on the field. You should be embarrassed. You should even be there if you're going to act like that. Stay home. You act like that at home, you throw shit on the floor, you break your TV, you're a billionaire. You look like a fool doing that. You're a billionaire. You put that product. The people paid to come in, and even if they root for the other team, they got it right. You're a fool. You look like an idiot. Some people they don't deserve what they got. But Young, Bryce Young, I don't think he's going to be, I don't think he's going to be around too long. Stafford still got something in the tank. He had some good years with the Lions. It was a shame they were a mess. I always liked him. He's good. You could win with him. And the Rams did. They had loaded it up with the talent. They brought everybody in, but Stafford's good. Stafford's good enough to win another one. Still got time left, I think, in those legs and that. He's not. Brady proved it, but there's only one Brady. The age, but Stafford and Flacco coming off this couch. Are they going to win it? Probably not, but he looked pretty good for the last couple weeks. Looked rejuvenated to tell you. Looked more mobile than he did when he was with the Ravens. Maybe Flacco found a fountain of youth. Maybe Flacco's on those athletic greens. Check him out. Kyler Murray from Arizona. Too small. Too small, wants to run too quick. I don't know if he's ever going to get over that. And he gets hurt every year, too. It's not bad. I'm not going to say he's a bum, but I can't see him leading anybody to the tip top. Geno Smith, he has 1 year, probably made the deal with the devil, had that one big year with Seattle, signed that contract. Goodbye, Geno. But you made yourself some scratch. But you're done. Your ceiling is. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. Playing pretty good. Is it the system? I don't know. Trey Lance didn't look too good when he played. Garoppolo looked average, maybe sometimes a little bit above. Purdy looks pretty good to me. I saw him a couple games when he was with Iowa State. I said, this kid ain't bad. Got in the right system, and I believe the kid's he's got something up here. So, gotta give Purdy his due. We'll see what happens in the upcoming weeks. And the draft picks, I don't know. I'm not sold on Williams. I really didn't see enough of May. The kid from LSU's, he's got some good qualities there. But the Fanatic really likes Bo Nix. Could be wrong, but I just see something. I see something there. Watch Bo Nix. All right. No quote. No pomp and circumstance. Just check out the channel. Please like, subscribe, tell your friends. I mean, let's have a little levity here. You remember that commercial? And they told two friends, and they told a friend, and so on, and so on, and so on. I need your support. I'm asking for your support. Tell a friend, like, subscribe. For now, the Fanatic putting touchdowns in the end zone. Till next time, Fanatic, gone.